think this originality is not so really important. Very, very unique manga artist is quite rare. Try to copy it, I think it's not bad. But when you to copy it, you can.
33 years. That's how long now Yazawa has been working as a pro-Japanese manga artist. If you include her amateur days, she's been drawing manga for 42 years already. She's joined manga competitions, created her own original titles, partnered with a writer, got her work animated, and it's actually the iconic 90s shoujo anime Wedding Peach. She's worked with editors, publishers, and even self-published her own manga. You can just imagine how much experience she has that any aspiring mangaka would love to hear. In this video, Yazawa-sensei will be giving beginner anime and manga artists some helpful tips and advice to get started on their art journey. If you're new to this channel, our mission is to help aspiring anime and manga artists just like you feel more confident and fulfilled in your anime art journey. If you resonate with this mission, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We've actually helped over 200 beginner anime and manga artists feel more fulfilled and satisfied with their art. If you're feeling stuck and frustrated with your art right now, we've actually prepared a free basic anime drawing masterclass. We put the link in the description, so please feel free to watch after this video. I feel like a lot of our viewers here, a lot of them want to create their own manga. Some of them haven't really started yet. What do you think are the 3 most important skills to create your first manga?
What do you think about skill? For instance,
example, like drawing skills, storyboarding skills. I guess that's, what we had in mind.
First work. In that time, you have no skill, I think. No drawing skill. Maybe drawing skills might be it because I'm making a manga and drawing is slightly different. And I think almost all people keep drawing. For instance, me, just drawing, I don't remember when I started, like kids just draw. But still, point of view, manga drawing skill, it's very low. And of course, the storyboard skill almost zero because the first attempt. I think the first time people doesn't know skill, but if we dare say skill, keep going skill. That's the most important. Many people failed. I know many people okay, I will draw the manga and start it. And the middle of the way, there's discouraged to finish, stop it. Or I found better idea. I can do it more better things on this story and move another story. And again, it stopped it in the middle. Stick one things and keep going and learn through till the end. The skill is maybe the most important.
So rather than drawing, storyboarding skills, I think what you said was really good. It's really about keep going. It's the perseverance. It's the consistency, guys. You heard it from Yazawa sensei herself. When you started out, your drawing skills was not that great, right? It's not that good, but you still kept going through the years, right? Now, I'm sure your artwork has improved so much better than before. What do you think is the fastest way for people to learn how to draw or improve their art?
In my case, I had no teacher. I didn't went any manga school or art school. And actually I learned by myself, and so try and error, repeating try and error things. So take long way, because sometimes make totally unnecessary part long time. But if you let's say maybe it's a reading a book or applying the school or learn from someone might be it make the way too short. That's definitely true. So because you can learn someone's experiment. Say, for instance, if I teach, I know what part is wrong, or I did a mistake, weak, but I didn't realize something like this. When I can point it out to the student or the people, well, that is great. So it may shortcut to it, but still, you need a ton of drawings. It's the same with the sports. Until you build enough physical power, Even if you knew this theories, if you knew this logic, still you can't use your idea as clearly. Well, I think the most all of the manga artists are saying just to keep drawing, just to keep drawing. That is the most important. But still, like learn or review your art with kind of cool eye. So like think about what is wrong, what is good, is analyze and study. That is really help you improve, I think.
You heard it from Yazawa Sensei herself. The fastest way to improving your art is to actually get a book, go to school, or get a mentor. We tackle some of the most common drawing mistakes that you didn't know you might be doing. We've put the link to this free training in the description, so feel free to check it out. Yazawa Sensei, earlier, right? Like you said that when you started your manga, you just copied, right? And I think a lot of students, a lot of beginners are also go through that stage, right? Like they just keep copying, and some of them, like they feel very frustrated because when they don't have anything to copy, they can't do it anymore. They can't draw, their drawings look ugly. So how can, beginner artists learn to create their own original characters, right, without copying from something else?
Almost all artists, or it's not only manga, but also all the art, dance and the ballet, or this music, everything is starting to copy. And once you copy clearly, for instance, kind of classic music, if you can play according as a score, after that, you can give your originality. Try to copy it, I think it's not bad. But when you copy it, you can study. And just draw it line by line. Why the line is go like this way, and why you think this is cool when a line go that way. This kind of 100 without looking, you can draw it very clearly. You can't stop to put your touch. Very, very unique manga artist is quite rare. Even a professional manga artist. So this artist is a touch looks like Dragon Ball, or like it looks like this Toriyama, or this artist looks like Otomo. But if it's more, it's almost all manga artists. The touch is more or less connected with Osamu Tezuka as our great founder of the manga. And I don't think this originality is not so really important. It's all kinds of copy, but draw by line. Again, I wanted to learn this essence and the core things. Then I think eventually you get to read your, at least more or less your touch in.
What do you recommend so beginners can practice creating their own stories? Right. So I know you also had problems when you were starting out because you didn't know anything about like storyboarding. Yeah. So, what do you think can beginners do to finally create their own stories?
I read a lot of the stories. And they so I think it's especially in amateur, this okay, I need to create a story, and what story I can create. It's order is opposite. You have something you want to tell, then it makes story. So if you have nothing you want to tell inside, the story is just only frame, not soul inside. It's quite mental thing, so it's very difficult. But if I can say something that a lead or get at many ideas, many stories the other people make, that gives you it might give you inspiration or some, I say, a hint or as a clue. I say make your life knowledge with for the story.
Okay, all right. So again, guys, just to recap that, Yazawa Sensei said that, we're actually surrounded by a lot of stories, right? Like novels, like movies. So you have to read a lot of stories, expose yourself to that. And of course, this is a mental thing. So you need to have something that you want to write, right? Like you want to put into paper, and that will inspire you to create your own stories. Yazawa Sensei, if there's anything you want to say to like our viewers, right? Like this is, you can like say hi, say thank you to them, say bye to them. Yes. So you could like
I just will say thank you, and of course, keep drawing. Definitely keep drawing.
Okay, awesome. So thank you so much for joining us today, Yazawa Sensei. You were so inspiring. We learned a lot from you. And again, guys, just keep drawing. Were you able to learn something new from Yazawa Sensei? Let us know in the comments. FYI, this is actually part 2 of our interview series with Yazawa Sensei. If you want to learn more about how she became a pro manga artist, then please check out this video. If you want to learn from Yazawa Sensei and other pro Japanese manga artists through live weekly Zoom sessions, then I want to invite you to apply to our anime and manga character drawing course. This is for beginner anime and manga artists who are struggling with their artworks and want to feel more confident and satisfied. If this sounds like you, we put the link in the description, so please feel free to send in your application. We can't wait to learn more about you. Thank you so much for staying until the very end. We'll see you in our next video.